Welcome back. We just need to finish up here in Ruan, and then we can head off to Zeiss and see about getting another little quest done. I do see that black line, right? And like my first thought was like, wait, have I got like a dead line on my monitor? But it's like, no, I can see it on my recording software as well. So it's like, and then it's not there. It's like, if I go here, why is that there? Has that always been there? That line? It's weird. Like, it's like the further I get up, the bigger the line gets. That's strange. Has it always been there? I've just not noticed. Usually looking at this area, aren't I? So it's like, maybe. Anyway, yes, let's get the rounds done here. Looks like the old man's finally wised up to the situation. To be honest, I wish we could evacuate the whole village, but I guess that isn't gonna happen. Nothing for it, really. I'll stick around here, hiccups. I'll just leave the old coot hanging, you know? Just how obstinate can one old guy be? Quite. This is maddening. There's not a blasted thing wrong with it, but the lighthouse just won't work at all. That might have a point. It is just a little more serious than I've been giving it credit for. There really might be a bigger problem here. Might be a bigger problem. Yeah, well, let's head down to Minoria, see what's going on there, and then we'll head to the orphanage, and then I'll make a little cut and be back in Ruan, cross the bridge. Well, now I've got to do the hotel, haven't I? Thinking about it. Don't know. We'll be cutting to the hotel, rather than the bridge. Well, across the bridge. Across the river. That's the one. I can the words and the remembers what there's happenings in the worlds. What? Oh, I hate when the camera ends up being the wrong way around. Just like, ow. Try to be fast and it doesn't work. It's been a long time since I had to use fire to cook something. I'm learning some simple cooking techniques from Old Miss Creator. The older generation sure do know something about everything. Wait. Hey. A long time since I had to use fire to cook something. I was gonna say, like, is that line different? Minoria is surrounded by nature, so it's not hard to find firewood. If worst comes to worst, we can catch wild birds and fish, and even find wild vegetables to eat. Big cities like the capital don't really have the option, though. The situation drags on. The biggest danger is to the urban centres. Again, I love that this is an actual thing they've thought about as well. After all, the bigger the city, the more it relies on orphans. Yes. That sort of thing, like, cities are based around infrastructure, and if that infrastructure collapses, well, the city collapses. I want to go play with everyone from the orphanage, but Mommy said I can't. Said there's lots of scary monsters. There is. There really is. The patrol ship's still grounded on the beach. Not that they have many options, what with orbits not working and all. Honestly, they should all just stay here. I'd be more than happy to lend them a helping hand. Patrol ship's still grounded on the beach. Okay. That injured soldier's gotten a lot better. It's not like a patrol ship can fly, so I hope he's able to rest up. Is he still up here? My wounds aren't serious, so it should be fine for me to return to the ship. The people at the lodge are so kind, though. It's hard to leave them. Thanks for all this mess lately. I've got a real sense of where my duties lie. Protecting people like this is what a soldier does. That's why we're needed. It's a great feeling. I like that. I like that he's understood his role in the world, sort of thing, due to the situation. We're having a rough time without the use of orphans. Grandma's not bothered at all, though. The knowledge and experience of the elderly really is incredible. You know, it depends on their attitude, though. Grandma doesn't care about working out use orphans. She's tougher than a turtle shell. Lately, young folk have been coming to learn cooking from me. After all, old cooking methods don't need much more than a pot. You can make a meal with nothing more than fire in your fireplace. Kids today. Seems like none of them know how to handle a fire. Yeah, it's that attitude's just a bit... you could just be a bit more sensitive and help out normally, rather than be sort of a dick about it. The soldiers in Crimson showed up somewhere near here, right? And according to the rumors, their guns still work. I don't get how we're supposed to fight them without nothing but bayonets. Fair enough. The Royal Academy has fallen into enemy hands. The enemy plans are unclear and we don't know where they might strike next. For safety's sake, we're patrolling the village and orphanage. The ships still have plenty to offer, even if we can't use the guns. What was your first line? If the worst happens, all we can do is try to cram the civilians into the patrol ship to protect them there. Oh, fair enough. Right, orphanage, and then we make... Oh, hello. Our CO told us to protect this spot. If the worst happens, we're to take the women and children and evac them to the patrol ship. Man, I hope things don't get that bad. I think we should be fine. For a while. Matron Teresa said that Chloe's doing a lot back home at the capital. Alright, I gotta match up to that. See you do. See you do. Ever since that weird thing in the sky appeared, we've stopped getting letters. I wonder if Chloe's okay in the capital. I believe she's doing fine. Mr. Soldier over there seems kind of nervous. Said something to him from behind and he jumped up real high. It's so funny. Where's Mr. Soldier? Is he crying somewhere? Mr. Soldier! Mr. Soldier over there, like where? Over where? Inside? Hey Estelle. Yes? Can you make an apple pie? Sorry, I don't think I can. Okay then. Just have to ask Chloe when she comes, huh? Fancy an apple pie now. When Chloe comes, I'm gonna ask her to make an apple pie. One she makes at the bestest. The soldiers on the patrol ship who had to make an emergency landing are going to guard us for now. They seem very tired, so I was thinking of offering them some herbal tea. If you like, Estelle, you're welcome to a cup. Oh, that would be rather lovely, wouldn't it? Nothing going on here, so I'm assuming there's no soldier around, so let's make a cut. The crossing to the south block is underground here. Should you wish to use it, please go to the first floor underground. First floor underground, that just sounds odd. Getting used to this talking polite thing. Hated it at first, but now it's kind of fulfilling, you know? Helping out, being useful to someone. It's weird, but it feels kind of nice. Those people with the bandanas. I see them all over the town. Are they a youth group? They are so energetic. It's rather refreshing. Very refreshing. The owner of this hotel is the new mayor, Mr. Norman, but when I saw him the other day, he looked terribly tired. I've heard he has been staying at the mayoral manor over the last few days, tending to his duties. He has just started as mayor. Hope he does not push himself too hard. Mr. Norman seems troubled about how to respond as the mayor. I've heard he's been staying at the mayoral manor over the last few days, tending to his duties. It's like, in this situation, it's like, defer to the experts. It's like, yeah, unfortunately, the expert was your rival for mayor. But again, it's like, the guy's reasonable, It's like, just defer to him, put him in charge, essentially, during this crisis. That would seem like good, wise leadership. My co-worker Dells is staying behind, beside the mayor as the secretary, but from what I heard from the front, they're really busy. No airships are coming, so maybe I should go back and help. Planned on leaving supporting Mayor Norman to Dells, but no airships are coming, so maybe I should go help. Cross to the south side. Waiting is evil! We'll turbo it a bit. Alright, your turn. There's a line forming behind you, so please hurry and get on the boat. I turboed it! Jeez. You don't want to go on the other side. There's bad things happening. Just warning you guys. The door is locked. Apparently, Rocco plans on turning the Ravens into some kind of neighborhood watch. And if it gets annoying, I'll be checking out. That's got nothing to do with me, though. Lately, the people in the town are really nice. The girl I don't even know said thanks a bit ago. Guess the goddess really must be watching from somewhere, huh? Yeah, probably. Hey, good work. I was just reporting to the mayor's mansion about the case at the academy. I'm gonna take a break here before I head back to the guild. Apparently you guys took care of everything, no problem. Great work as always, Estelle. I have a good relationship with the new mayor, Norman. We may have competed in the election, but we both love our hometown. As long as we can cooperate, I'm sure we can build a future for the harbour. Of course, before that, we need to do something about this situation, though. Again, see, he's a reasonable guy. He's a reasonable guy. Relationship with the mayor. For this situation, more than anything, we need to cooperate. Yes. Seems like the Ravens are up to something. Did they finally come to their senses in this emergency situation? Probably. The boss is apparently intends to work with Mayor Norman. That boss portfolio, he's a pretty generous guy. The fact that he lost the election is more regrettable every time I look back. We're in a crisis right now, so we need to come together. Yes we do. Still, it'd be pretty bad if we don't get any airships in. Gotta limit to what we've got in the warehouses right now. I don't want to think about the future too much. Let's try not to worry about the future too much yet. See, I'd be sort of like, right, we need to look at how we operated ships before this. Before Orphans, because we need to get the ships out there, get them fishing, get the food sorted, try and like figure out supply lines, all that type of stuff. Would the Orphans start working again already? I could just launch my pride and joy in my ship. I'd catch 100 times the fish I normally could. Start working again already. Snacks are off limits till then. See, that's the thing. People want to get out in their work, so if you can figure out how to basically make sails, that'll sort it. The fishermen are in a bad way, too. All the ships are loaded with orbital engines at toast, so the only option is to put out these dinky old boats. They've still got their jobs at least. That's better than some folks out there. Look at the sailors. They're all slumped over there on the second floor. Fishermen are in a bad way, too. They've still got their jobs at least, better than some folks out there. As long as these orbments ain't working, we sailors ain't got shit to do. I'm sure the airship crews are bored out of their skulls too. We're like a fish on land. You know, when you're out to sea, you sometimes can't wait to get back on land. When you can't leave the port, suddenly it's the sea that you long for. Always longing for what we can't have, aren't we? Sailors just can't stand still on land. So go just stand on a little plank of wood in the harbour. Like, yay, I'm on the sea. The ferry port's busier than it used to be. Not too long ago, every house had at least one boat of their own. Now everyone rode the ferry. A bit like Venice. Ferry port's busier than it used to be. And just standing here is so tiring. I do think it's like an idea of like, you need to think about making a proper bridge across. One that goes above ships and stuff like that, but you really need to think about it. That should be your priority after this. But no one was looking, so I took a little breather, you know? Just then, Rocco came by on patrol. And lately, he's been working real hard. What happened to that guy? He's been working real hard. Our guys slack off the second you take their eyes off them. So I'm pumping them up as I make my scheduled rounds. You do the rounds as well, do you? How lovely, how lovely. Do you do them as big as me? I'm doing all of Liberl right now. This is just a rumor, but I heard there was an incident at the academy. And I'm sure my son Logic's safe, though. He's surprisingly cowardly, so I'm sure he ran and hid straight away. As a parent, it's much greater comfort to have a cowardly child than a brave one. Kinda. Heard there was an incident at the academy, but I'm sure Logic's safe. Hid straight away. Yeah, no one up here. Yeah, we go. Get in there, get in there. A bracer ran by just a moment ago in a real hurry. I wonder what's going on. Oh, hello. What is going on? Out the light of orbits, this candlestick is pitiable. Just like who wore the orbital culture like a suit? I heard about the incident at the academy from the apprentice Bracer. A hostage case at a time like this? Hades, give us a break. Wonder what those maniacs were thinking. It's totally unforgivable at a time when we should be all working together. Yes. This is an oven that uses firewood. Lately all the cooking's been done with this. I made it because I wanted some real flames to cook with, but I didn't expect it to be this useful. Oh, not much I can do about the fact that my repertoire gets a bit smaller because of it, though. I think such emergency situations would occur over and over. Only what is happening to the world? Think about it. There was much hard to understand about the previous mayor's case, but what? No, I shall not say no more. The truth is that the previous mayor had faults. He didn't, that's Liberl news. Crimes must be recognized as such. What is happening in the world, I wonder? Nope. I met with the mayor and requested urgent aid for Minoria, but seems like every city of Ruan is in a bad situation. Every. Even. Mayor Norman's severe expression speaks volumes about how bad things are. He looked really tired. I can't use the vacuum, so cleaning's gotten very hard. Oh, this mansion is really big. We just received a report about the academy moments ago. Both the mayor and I are relieved to hear it was resolved safely. For now, our priority is to prepare to dispense public information. We need to distribute information to assuage the citizenry. Okay, so we just received a report about the academy moments ago. Both the mayor and I are relieved to hear it was resolved safely. Good. Just received a report about the academy. Sorry to hear about the janitor, but it seems things were resolved safely in the end. As a representative of the citizenry, allow me to offer my thanks as well. Such a criminal occupation of a school is an unbelievable act of violence in a time like this. Culprit should be punished severely. I think he will be. I mean, he was like sort of essentially being tortured by the fool for what he had done. Doesn't fit in the plans, really, does it? My son Belden is doing very well at the mayor's manor, it seems. I hope this will be a chance for him to start thinking about his future, but first it's important not to be too worried about the immediate future. Right now I've got to compliment him for working. Yes, good. Time for us parents to acknowledge him. Good. My brother said he's helping out Dad. Maybe if he's working that hard, I should too. Okay, then I'll go help out Mom. Assume no one upstairs. Nope. Right, so let's head out of here. Head to Erletten. Go speak to the guys there. And then we'll be done the rounds in Ruan. Then we can start the quest over in Zeiss. By going to the Brace Guild. You know, in the next part. Try and keep it compartmentalized like I normally do. Hello. I can aim my gun, but it's not like I can actually fire it. Just thinking about it has me sweating a few bullets of my own, so I'm trying not to dwell on it. We haven't done our bayonet exercises in a long time either. That's not good. Maybe we should work on them. Why can I not get inside? What? I was like, wait, what? The Chaldean tunnel is totally blacked out right now. But apparently a lone traveller just passed through a bit ago. Seems they're a researcher with the central factory, but across the tunnel as it is now, it takes some serious guts. Oh, I might see about that. Honestly, it's hard for me to understand the thoughts of capable people like that. They also had a cat with them. Maybe cats are some kind of monster repellent. Well, having a pet with you certainly might make you feel less scared anyway. It seems the situation's not going to end anytime soon. In which case, my orbital stove's not going to be working for a while either. Guess I'll have to reconsider the menu at some point. Though as a man striving forward on the path of cuisine, it's incredibly frustrating. Guess I'll have to reconsider the menu at some point. And if orbital devices stop working first, that'd be best for me. Apparently we got a transmission from another squad. Wonder if something came up. Incidents haven't exactly been rare lately. We just received word about an incident at the academy. Seems like we've taken control back without too much damage, so I'm thankful for that, but maybe more uprising isn't taking advantage of the chaos like this. Let's both keep our guard up and be careful. Attacking a school at a time like this? That ain't human. What a terrible thing. Some real crazy people out there, that's for sure. Indeed there are. I'm still hard to believe some guy braved the tunnel the way it is now without batting an eye. I heard he was heading back to Zeiss on urgent business, but can anything be that urgent? The guy's got balls, that's for sure. Courage like that's almost enough to steal a guy's heart. Hard to believe someone batting an eye. Right, so we'll end this part here. Next part will be in Zeiss. Maybe. I'm just gonna check something. Ha ha ha! This little area has advanced. Phew, finally managed to get back. Orbits may not be working, but the greenhouse is safe. Terry's done at least a basic level of work, I guess. Phew, I pray things go well with the RSA. Greenhouse is safe, that's a relief. Time to resume experiments! Ray's finally back. He was doing some cooperative research with Russell on the RSA. While I was managing the greenhouse, Ray was researching leading-edge tech. Damn it, I've got to step up my game. I'll get results from my research in the next period. I like the gap between me and Ray is only increasing. But to come up with some groundbreaking results, kick some arse. Take some names. Indeed. Let's see if Antoine is here. Can't remember. Ah, there we go. Hello. All that for just hello. Right, so now we'll end this part here. Next part? Brace Guild quests. You know.